Grand rising, grand arrival, grand return. Peace and blessings to the righteous and repentant alike. I'm Sophia of the Tayac of the AmaruKhan Band of Indians, and this is your daily transmutation report where we practice manipulating the incoming rays to the earth in a format that best serves our creator. Today is Friday, October the 11th, 2024, 6 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, coming to you from the Sunshine State. Boy, this energy is getting more and more active the closer we get to our Aries full moon. Holy smokes. All right, let's just dive in here. We have our part of fortune and our Jupiter is conjunct. So basically, good things are going to be coming from this Jupiter energy, especially moving forward. We have a ongoing sextile between Jupiter and Chiron at 21 degrees of Aries. We have a trine between Juno and Jupiter at 21 degrees of Libra. We have a side eye between Venus and Jupiter at 22 degrees of Scorpio. That's the Jupiter things. We also have some Uranus activations. Uranus is in a trine to the moon at 26 degrees of Capricorn. Uranus is at 26 degrees of Taurus. And we have a side eye between Mercury and Uranus. Mercury being at 26 degrees of Libra. So Uranus is related to innovation, individuality, and disruption. Mercury is communication, intellect, and the mind. And of course, moon is our emotions, intuition, and subconscious. All of these are sort of communicating. And then the moon is actually square to that Mercury. So it's really like a pointing a finger literally at this Mercury. We also have the square between Pluto and the black moon Lilith, Pluto being transformation, full transformation, and Lilith being primal instincts, deepest desire, and shadow selves. It almost feels like all of these energies, what they've been doing, now they're getting checked. Like is an order, right? So in September, we're supposed to be checking our spirit team and these different energies to make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to do. Now it feels like these energies, especially with Jupiter being in retrograde, and remember, Jupiter is related to Zeta Kettlebob, who is Archangel Zedek. And Jupiter is where all the power for the women on the fourth station, which is Earth, come from. So of course, when Jupiter is coming, Jupiter's coming to dinner. You know, Zeta Kettlebob is coming to dinner to see what is going on this planet and making sure that all of these little energies are doing what they're supposed to doing. So doing what they're supposed to do. So of course, when Jupiter goes into retrograde, there'd be a lot more activity and a lot more people are getting checked to make sure, hey, they're doing what they're supposed to do. We do also have this opposition between Chiron at 21 degrees and Juno at 21 degrees. So that's still like, again, check your and Vesta at 20, I mean Vesta. Yeah, Vesta at 22 degrees of Virgo is in a trine or sextile to Venus at 22 degrees of Scorpio. So that's also in a flowing energy. So everybody's being checked to make, there's a heart check. And I was saying last week, like, you need a heart check, you need a heart check, you need a heart check. Well, hopefully you did it last week, because now the planets are getting their hearts checked. And so things will, Venus is not the kind of, not Venus, Jupiter is not the kind of energy where things don't get done. No, things will get done. So we're going to be watching this very closely. Of course, for a more in-depth look at the astrology, please contact your favorite local astrologer. All right, we're in the first quarter moon, 9.3 days old, 64.3% illumination with a moon set time of 12:43 a.m. and a moon rise time of 3:26 p.m. So now we're officially in the arena of the full moon. We have transferred into full moon energy because our moon set and our moon rise are now flipped. So govern yourselves accordingly. Right? All right, so our numerology for today, of course, ties right in with the astrology, is an 11. This is an 11-day. The calculations are courtesy of calendarnumerology.com. And 11 is a master guide, an athlete, intuition, and emotional. So we have our intuition, which has just been active with this Two of Swords energy that we have active. But now we have the added layer of the numerology also coinciding with the energy for today, especially with the Jupiter master guide, the Jupiter, the Zeta Kettlebell. What I was just saying is checking everybody, making sure everybody's getting checked and everybody's doing what they're supposed to do. Coming into this real start of the new year with our Aries full moon that's right around the corner. All right, so for our astrotarography sun sign decan, we are in Three of Swords, which is our internal liberation card. Also happens to be our self-deletion card. You can best transmute this by using the Three of Wands, which is external gratitude, through the lens of the 7th house in Aries, which is don't be aggressive when cooperation is required. So now is the time to work with these energies, make sure that we are all on track. We're doing what we're supposed to do. We're flowing with the energy properly. Now is not the time to, be aggressive towards these energies while they're trying to do their work, because, hey, the work must be done now because Jupiter is in retrograde. The work must be done. And so it will be done. And you can flow with it or you can flow against it. But that's your choice. All right. For our North Node decan, we are in Two of Wands energy, which is plans, travel, and new ideas. This is our outside influence card and also a Jezebel card. And you can best transmute this with the Two of Swords, which is our intuition card, solutions, difficulties, and indecisions, through the lens of the first house in Libra, which is to find yourself in others and look for your balance. So this is a day about finding balance, about being balanced, about using your intuition to help balance you out, to help you know how to move around. Of course, your intuition goes right along with your spiritual team. Let them bring you the information that's necessary to get the job done. All right, so for our tree of life, our solar tree of life, yearly progressions and predictions, we're in Venus energy. This is until October the 17th, and that's the Eight of Swords, which is overthinking, self-criticism, and entrapment. This is our natural disaster card, and you want to transmute this with the Eight of Wands, which is travel, movement, and communication, through the lens of the 9th house in Gemini, which is to learn how to properly use words and wisdom. So again, one of those things, you want to know when to hold them, know when to fold them. If a natural disaster is coming your way, you need to fold them. Just use your wisdom right now with this energy and get the job done. But that goes for everything. Use your intuition and your wisdom to get the job done. So for our lunar tree of life yearly progressions and predictions, we are in North Node energy, and that is the Fool. And that's literally beginnings, start of a new journey, and a baby. We can best transmute this by using the Wheel of Fortune, which is good fortune, karma or dharma, and luck, through the lens of the 2nd house in Libra, which is to prefer to work with others, don't want to care for self. So again, we can't care for ourselves. We're babies. We need the information from the outside. We need the outside validation right now. Go ahead on and take it. It's best to just get it out the way. So if you enjoy this type of astrology content, please feel free to follow us on YouTube, where my handle is Sophia Spiritualite. If you'd like a copy of this calendar with all the slides, please go to our Schumann Mystery School. That's where it's available at. Thank you for joining us for today's daily transmutation report. Peace and blessings, and we'll see you tomorrow.